Hi guys, welcome to Live with Vi, and if you like what you see, subscribe. Hey guys, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. We're going to do communication through chakra meditation today with Tamanna. I think it's very important that we talk about communication, especially in the time we're living in. We never thought, right? We took communication for granted. We never thought there'd be a time we cannot sit face to face and talk to another person. Most of our conversations are happening over WhatsApp or Instagram or over the phone. Even if you use FaceTime, it's not the same, right? Man is a social animal. We've never thought that we can only communicate through devices. There's so many people also who have issues with communication. It's not just now, it's always been, things are left unsaid. You hold so much inside you, you don't talk about it. There are so many people who go through that, and I think Tamanna chose an amazing topic. There she is. Meditate for us today, to kind of release whatever we are holding on to in our throat. All the unsaid things that we wanted to say and never ended up saying. Hello.
Hi,
How
Vai.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Very good, very good. I
I
was
am.
just
Yeah, go ahead. Please finish.
your sound.
Can you hear me?
Wait.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, now I can. Now, can we hear her? I can.
That- Hi, Timsy. Hi, Mimu Deepak. Timsy, I miss you. Very old friend of mine. I'm quite excited. I see a lot of known, familiar people joining in.
I'm telling you, I actually had one of them message me right now. I'm waiting for 6:45 to strap in on my seatbelt and go for a ride with you and Tamanna. So it's great,
Yeah,
yeah. People are actually making time for this and taking time out of their schedule, because I think people are busier on the lockdown than we were ever were before.
absolutely. And also, I think, also by the feedback that I have received from a lot of your friends who've done sessions with me, and they're like, you just make meditation so easy. It's like breaking through the myths and barriers about meditation is only for people who have a guru, and there's a certain protocol and you need a certain form of initiation in order to meditate. But I think I'm glad kind of we're being able to break through the myths and make it like just the normal routine that anyone can do whenever they want to do it.
So the one thing I tell everyone, whoever calls me and asks me about you, I said she's very practical. So, talk to her, and she's not going to tell you that, oh, you have to sit in under a tree or go and walk to a mountain. She is really practical, and whatever you do, you channel it, right? So it's so seamless. I mean, and I'm sure people doing the meditation feel the same way. It just flows. It's not an effort to sit and think of those 15 minutes where honestly, it's seamless, at least for me. And a lot of people have told me, yeah, exactly, I completely agree, she's very practical. And a lot of people have told me, yeah, it's the truth. Whoever asked me, I tell them, I said, you know what, she's very practical. So it's not people are not expecting a sage to sit and meditate in front of you. It's you're just like, even though you're not from this earth, you're not an earthling, you're just like us.
No, but also I think, and this is not only now why, I think for people who've seen my journey, and even when I wrote my first book, I remember I was just 28, 29, and it was all about being practical and being unconditional because I feel anything that is, see, today the universe loves everyone unconditionally. So when
Absolutely.
there's so much of unconditional energy flowing one way, it is because of, a lot of these, with all due respect, but a lot of these gurus, sage, saints, or these people who kind of, talk about, oh, you must do this and you must do that. And they create a lot of fear or they create a lot of dependencies because they are insecure as gurus and sage or saints. They want people to follow them that, oh,
Following.
only if you follow me,
Absolutely.
I can give you the secret to a perfect life. And that's not the purpose. That's all wanting to create a cult. And that was never, ever, ever my intention. to create a cult. My intention is for people to give them the tools so that they are independent
Absolutely.
in knowing their wisdom. So I'm trying best on what I can do. And thank you for creating a platform to kind of keep doing this every
You know,
week.
I was talking to someone and she was like, how does she come and do it for free for so many people? I said, because she understands that she's she's I think causing a ripple in so many lives. I don't think it can even be measured as to how many people who've never meditated. I've had people, I don't even know them. They're on my Instagram page and they message me. They said, hi, Vi, I don't know you. I've never met you and I've never meditated, but I look forward to every Wednesday, 7 o'clock. I had one person message me saying, you didn't message me, you didn't put it on your post. I said, no, I forgot. I put on my story. She said, I didn't check your story. I missed the post. Now I'm going to go and sit in the night and do the meditation. So there are people, I think we're creating some kind of change, and now is more than ever we need it, right?
It is. It is actually, yeah, it is. It's always needed. And I'm glad people are, making an effort and focusing on self-love and, dedicating this specific time, even though it's for 20 minutes. It's just they realize that it's just so simple. And again, when
Absolutely.
it's 20 minutes because, we are in conversation, but when they actually go back to redoing the meditation, it doesn't take more than 10 minutes.
Correct. And also, I also feel when we all do it together, it's a different
Mm,
energy. I cannot,
it
I mean, I've done it after we do the meditation, okay? And I've done
is.
it when we do the meditation. It's a
Yeah.
completely different energy. Your vibrations, I mean, it's just different. It's very different. You know,
I'm,
another
yeah, go
thing,
ahead.
people kept messaging me. A lot
Mm,
of people PM me, and I think we should talk about it one day or
mhm.
maybe today if we have the time about the different colors that they were seeing. So many times
No,
they say, I don't see the color that Tamanna is talking about, or I'm seeing a blue instead of a purple, and I'm seeing yellow instead of a white. There are reasons, right, that they're seeing these different lights.
absolutely. So, okay, so let's talk about that. Maybe that's a good opening for today's session. So, all these colors are primarily colors of chakras. So, we
Correct.
have 7 chakras in the body, starting with the root chakra, which is your base chakra located in your private part, your genitals, which is denoted by the color red.
Red.
Now, the root chakra is basically all about moh, maya, attachment, love, all your materialistic pleasures. So, whenever you see a lot of red color during your meditation, it means that base or that attachment is what is being healed, and your root chakra is a little weak, and you need to work on creating a balance that. Moving upward, which is between your navel and your root chakra, you have your solar plexus, which is denoted by the color orange. Now, orange or that seat or that particular chakra is basically all about suppressed anger, suppressed insecurities, about security, about past memories, about letting go. So every time people find it very difficult to let go of past people situations, that orange color shows up, which means that particular chakra needs more balance.
Correct.
Moving upward between your heart and your navel, which is 2 inches above your navel, is your sacral, which is also the color of yellow. So basically, that has got to do with ego, with self-esteem, self-love, self-confidence, self-power, self-guilt. So whenever your relationship with the self part is weak, you'll start seeing yellow color. Then
Correct.
is your heart
Okay.
chakra, which you know is the color green. Throat chakra is basically to do with communication. So that is what we're going to be focusing on today,
Today.
which is, it's kind of denoted by the color blue, which what Y is wearing. It's a dark blue.
That's exactly
Moving
where I was.
is your third eye is the light blue. So third eye is basically the seat for awareness and all your senses. So it's your third eye, which is the seat of intuition and how you view the world around you. That basically is signified by the color light blue or indigo. And the violet color is basically for the spiritual or the crown chakra. So whenever you see these colors, it means it's an indication that that chakra is weak and you need to work more on that chakra.
Perfect. I'm
Yeah.
I'm hoping everyone who is on there or message me can see it now, hear it now, or then watch it on IGTV later. So tell, I'm very excited to today's meditation.
So today's meditation is all about, like we spoke about, the power of communication and working on the throat chakra. Now, the
Right,
reason why I decided to kind of bring in the entire throat chakra meditation today is because of Mercury being in retrograde last 3 weeks, and we have another 4 5 days more till it goes direct. Now, Mercury is a planet of communication, and I'm sure we all in the last 3 weeks have been going through a lot of ups and downs in communication, a lot of past issues coming to surface, a lot of need for communication, need for confrontation. And even if you do communicate, there's a backlash or there has
right.
been a repercussion. So, right now is the time where all your suppressed communication, which is suppressed in your subconscious mind, is coming to surface. So, I decided that let's focus on clearing your throat chakra because, be it no matter how you are as the person, whether you're an introvert, whether you're an extrovert, communication is a very important part of our being. It's the way we express ourselves.
Correct.
Communication is not about how talkative you are.
Right.
Communication is how well you are able to express yourself. And I know a lot of people who may really talk a lot, but they not be very expressive. They may not have the ability to, freely express their thoughts, freely express their emotions, or they may also be expressing their thoughts, emotions with a lot of fear, with a lot of
Yeah.
guilt. And it also happens to us, where when we don't communicate, we are kind of taken for granted. When we communicate,
We're
we kind of
to-
take it, the other way around,
other
where
way
we've
around.
been guilty for being overly assertive or
Expressive.
overly strong.
Absolutely.
So, we all kind of go through a lot of communication issues, especially with in India, the society, especially with women, we're constantly made to feel like too chup, too chup, too chup. The
Hmm.
woman should keep up, because
That's why
I grew
thyroid
up.
issues, right? So many
That's
thyroid issues.
yeah, I mean, I grew up with that, and as much as no matter how liberal and broad-minded my parents were, anything I wanted to say something, my father's like, no, you keep quiet. So it's I've learned it the hard way, but I don't think people really need to go through a bad experience to learn it the hard way. So it's very important to create a balance in communication, and somewhere people don't know the balance between being assertive and being aggressive. People don't know the balance between setting boundaries and how to react, when those boundaries are being crossed.
And
So,
also, right now, the whole mode of communication has changed, right? We are not
absolutely.
sitting in front of each other and talking anymore. We're communicating on WhatsApp, we're communicating on Insta, we're talking on the phone. There's no personal communication because of lockdown. So that also
Yeah,
creates a whole thing,
a lot
issue,
a lot also gets lost by between translation.
translation. Absolutely.
And also, I think in today's day and age, people kind of lay emphasis to the words rather than the
The
intention.
meaning behind it. Absolutely.
Behind
Absolutely.
it. In today's day and age, people have such bruised, plated egos that I mean, something as petty as a basic word can kind of deflate their ego and they may feel very threatened by it. So I think right
Absolutely.
now, communication, I believe that 99.9% of the problems in the world are because of miscommunication. And if we can
Completely.
resolve that between our relationships, a lot can change. So that's why I decided to kind of make communication a center point and speak about that and do a meditation on that.
I think we can get right into it, right?
Yeah.
Let me
So,
go.
guys, for those who've meditated with me before, exactly know how easy it is. But for those who've not meditated with me before, it's very simple. You just need to close your eyes, trust the process, surrender to my words, and just allow things to flow. A lot of times, people think that meditation should be a state where you should be thoughtless and emotionless. With my kind of meditation, what I practice and preach, you need to allow your thoughts to come to surface. You need to acknowledge them without getting attached to the meaning of it. So during this process of meditation, if at all you're sitting and thinking about certain people, certain emotions are coming to surface, or certain situations are coming to surface, allow it, acknowledge it, but do not attach meanings. Do not go into, or why am I thinking about it, and what is the significance of it. It's just an experience. Allow it to flow without attaching meanings. So I just want everyone to close your eyes and just be, you can either sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Aishu, if it's absolutely okay if you don't see colors, my dear. Every person during meditation has a different experience, and your experience may not really match other people's experiences. So it's absolutely okay if at all you don't see any colors. That's your personal experience. You have to go by that without attaching meanings. Now you can, like I said, you can either sit in a very comfortable position or lie down and take 3 gentle deep breaths. With every breath that you take, allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. With my voice, with the sound, allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your forearms. Relax the base of your spine. Allow your abdomen to rise and fall with every inhalation and exhalation. Relax your knees, your ankles, all the way to the tip of your toes. And continue breathing at a very normal pace, whatever that is comfortable to you. You will now visualize a ball of dark blue light at the tip or the center of your throat, and allow the ball to spiral in clockwise direction. So if at all you're looking yourself from the second or a third party, you will allow the ball to move in a clockwise direction. And as this ball of dark blue light spirals in a clockwise direction, you will feel its vibrational energy clearing out all your suppressed gray energies in this part of your chakra. And you will slowly repeat in your mind after me. I am willing to release all my fears, all the judgments, all the guilt that I hold from freely expressing myself. I'm willing to release all the unsaid words, all the suppressed communication, all the suppressed irritation, all the suppressed anger from this part of my chakra. I'm willing to release and heal from all the fears and misconceptions that I hold towards me freely expressing myself. As the blue light spirals in the clockwise direction, creating a wave of healing vibration in your throat, cleansing all the dense, suppressed energies. You may think of a lot of people or a lot of situations where you wanted to express yourself but didn't get a chance to express yourself. Allow the vibrations to release and heal all your suppressed emotions, expression, and communication from your throat chakra. Release all the anger that you hold towards yourself for freely expressing yourself. Your throat chakra is also the seat for creativity and expression. Allow the vibrational blue light to release all your creative blocks that hold you back from your soul's expression. Release all the blame that you hold towards yourself for all the times that you've been assertive and you've not been acknowledged. Release all the need of seeking approval for your expression or communication. One of the ways that we give our power away to people is because we seek approval or validation. We find the need for people to understand us or listen to us when we talk, express, or communicate. It's time to give up that need and dependency of other people's approval. And allow the blue vibrational light to clear all these blocks, fears, and insecurities. Often we feel that we might be judged for what we say and how we say. Give up the need and fear of what other people judge or hold towards you. And keep expanding the blue vibrational light till you feel light in your throat chakra. Feel the vibrations changing as you release and heal all the dense energies from this part of your body. You will now visualize a ball of white light moving in a clockwise direction exactly like the blue ball. And as this ball of white light spins in a clockwise direction, you will repeat in your mind after me. I open myself to invoking compassion, kindness, and confidence in the way I express myself. I am fully aware of my intentions before I communicate, and I invoke the power to communicate with myself and with others with nothing but the vibration of kindness, compassion, and understanding. I am willing to express myself and my soul's truth without any fear of being judged or without any self-guilt. I'm willing to forgive myself for all the times I've suppressed my communication in order to make other people comfortable. I'm willing for creativity to flow through me naturally with ease and grace. I'm willing to be assertive and set boundaries through communication with ease and grace, kindness and compassion towards others. I allow my communication and expression to be from a space of confidence, compassion, and kindness, respect and honor towards myself and to those that I'm communicating with. And as you say these words, allow the white light to completely expand into your throat chakra, moving in a clockwise direction. And take 5 gentle deep breaths, slowly bringing yourself back to surface. Whenever you're ready, you can rub your palms and place it on your eyes. And you can open your eyes whenever you're comfortable.
You know, when you said that you always seek approval, right? When you
Mhm.
communicate from others, I think it's so true. And I think that's where the biggest blocks come. That no matter if 100 people appreciate you, but that one person did not acknowledge, appreciate, or even listen to you, it makes such a big difference, right?
I
It's so
absolutely
true.
agree. It is. And
It's
also,
so true.
this need to be understood. We feel that because we are not been understood, that means we're doing something wrong. That means we're saying something wrong. It's as
Exactly.
simple as you may not be talking to a person in a language that they will understand, or even if on any given day, if they understand that language, maybe during that specific moment or that particular situation, they may not be in the right frame of mind to understand you.
And it makes so much of a difference, right? That even if
Yeah,
100 people might understand you, one person misunderstands or doesn't understand, that approval is so important. And
it is.
no matter, I
And
think,
it
no
is
matter how, and I think no matter how evolved you get, or no matter how conscious you are about feeling that, you might feel it for 5 minutes and then, let it go, but you still feel it.
Of course, and that feeling will only come, or rather, that feeling will only reduce where when you become a lot more aware and you keep reinstating that just because the other person does not validate me does not mean I need to dismiss my emotions. We
Exactly.
land
That's
up.
what I'm saying. The affirmation that you said were like every point I was thinking, and instances were coming up in my head every time you said an affirmation. It was,
Yeah,
this meditation was very different. It was not, I wasn't calm. I was like, I had so many thoughts.
every meditation is different, and that's the whole idea to kind of tap into. It's like when you go for a spa, and
Yeah,
when the kind of presses the nerve, and you realize that, oh my God, I didn't even realize I
it
had
was
that
spinning.
nerve. Yeah, so that's
Exactly.
what growth is. It's all about peeling layers and layers and layers that you never knew existed, but it keeps coming out.
It was, how was it for you guys? Tell us something. I know everyone is always quiet right after meditation. They want to be, but yeah, already there are comments.
Yeah. So someone did ask that if at all you feel certain thoughts make you feel a little anxious or it feels like a lump in your throat. Fashionist by Seema has asked me that question. The indication of that is you need to release that. It means that that particular thought or that particular situation, person, or emotion needs a lot of healing. So you can keep going back to that and keep doing it again and again.
I know every sentence seems to be for me. I felt the same thing. I was like, oh God, Tamanna can read my mind. She's saying every sentence that I need to hear.
No, but why a lot of people actually say that, and also is because, like I said, I'm human. I've been where you all are, and I'm still ever so evolving. I've faced these fears, and I've been through my guilt, and I have been told, "Oh, you're too headstrong," or I've been told to shut up. And it's now when I have risen from those situations, and now when I look at as a third party, I've gone through my healing process. See, till the time I would have not gone through my healing process, I would
How
have
would you be able to help others? Absolutely.
so I've kind of been through that, so I exactly know how we as human beings function. I have played on the field. I have messed up. I've been on the field. I have gone through my reactions and then I felt guilty for being too assertive. And then I have also suppressed and then hated myself for not saying
But
at the right thing at the right time. So I have battled and gone through these emotions, and Now I know better, you know. I mean, back then there was no one to help me with meditation. I had to kind of fight my own battles and,
And
you
figure
know,
it out on
find
your
my.
own. Yeah.
So now is when I'm kind of in a position to kind of create a roadmap for people that listen. It's okay. We've all been there. This is a shortcut. You'll come out of it in a better way.
I'm reading everyone's messages and I'm so glad that everyone also felt what I felt in this meditation. And yeah, my throat does hurt. I mean, it's not that hurt pain, but that the stinging, that sharp pain which needs to release and let go.
Yeah.
It was
Um,
beautiful.
Good, I'm glad. Oh, there we go. Even Pooja Bhatia is like every word is just for me. Guys, we are all a part of the collective consciousness, and what fears I have gone through and I've battled, you're all going through it. You will all battle it. If not now, maybe after 2 years, 3 years. We all are of the same human strand, you know. So the process is to acknowledge it, and rather than pushing yourself into self guilt, self sabotage, to acknowledge your emotions, speak your truth, but also in a manner of kindness and compassion.
I completely agree. I know we did the throat meditation, but I'm speechless right now because I'm processing so many things that I've like. It was like a reel, every affirmation you said brought up emotions and brought up situations. And today my subconscious will go through a lot of cleanse in the night.
Yeah, you will, I'm sure, you know, by the time you actually completely get done with this, if at all, even if you're angry with someone, upset with someone, you won't find the need. You'll be like,
Yeah,
you know what, please, I don't want to get into confrontations and I don't want to express my anger. And it's, you will just give up the need to express. You'll be like,
I
yeah, you know, that silence comes in. When you give up
yeah.
the need to talk and be heard and be understood, it just kind of, you know, it's done. You kind of reach this point of silence and stillness. So, yeah.
Amazing. Are your cards gonna come next week? Because now Mercury is sorted by next Tuesday.
So my cards, like I said, I already have my sample. So maybe next time we can talk about karmic lessons
Yeah,
and
let's do that. Let's do that. Please.
so
Everyone's
let's.
very excited to talk about your cards.
Did you see the live video that I did on the zodiacs using my cards?
I saw, no, that I've not seen, but I saw all your cards every day on the post. I'll watch it today.
ID. So on
Okay.
Monday, I did an entire weekly prediction according to zodiac signs as to what their karmic lessons are.
Oh,
So
lovely.
maybe we can do it next week where people can
Let's
ask
do it.
us.
I think let's do that next week. Let's talk about your cards and let's talk about what they're about and let's do the karmic lessons. That'll be fantastic.
Perfect, suits me. Whatever you want, I'm here to deliver.
Thank you so much, so much, so much.
You. It's a pleasure. And guys, again, for those who've missed it, who've missed doing this meditation, where is going to be sharing it on a
It's
IGTV. I
on Tamanna's. I've made a separate series for her. It's called Meditation with Tamanna on my IGTV. All the meditations are saved there. So you can keep doing them. I do them. You can keep doing the ones whenever you want, and they all are saved. Thank you so much once again.
Bye. Thank you, guys. Be safe, and I'll see you all next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Hey guys, thank you for logging into Live with Vi. Subscribe to see more videos.